Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a this is a brawl I just did in the newly buffed Zeta Gundam. Goes fairly well, I think, so, I'll take it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they just buffed it a couple of months ago, and they have now done it again. I think the last time is when it got maneuver armor, and now it has a bunch of other skills to make it harder to stun out of its melee, harder to able to do more damage to downed enemies, stronger downswing on the standard beam saber, and stronger left and right swings on the beam bayonet. So, yeah, it's got it already got buffed again. I guess the numbers supported that, and I feel like this last month when the buffs hit near the anniversary, it was just they kind of focused on hero suits. So that's just my guess, but that kind of feels like how it went since Double Zeta and Zeta both got buffed again, and I think a couple other major things did too. So, but yeah, I've already been dropped by the LEQ Go Girazulu, which as you can see, it's first and second place, so fairly popular in a 600 brawl. But yeah, I it was nice to do this. Again, I don't get to play jungle often enough, and I like the map. I think I like it more than other people do, and because it affords a lot of cover and impedes line of sight, that actually really is really perfect for brawls. So that I don't know that I used it to full advantage, but I did better than I could have done. So as you will ultimately hopefully see. But yeah, there's the Girazulu. I am out of boost, so I can't really do anything about that heavy attack, but I think at best it grazed me. I did build this Zeta entirely for defense. I think I have its melee defense up to 54, and its beam defense in the 40s, if I'm remembering correctly. I may have that backwards, but I do have I do have at least one of the new armor parts on both accounts that allows me to get up to 70. Yeah, I decided to go for a Wave Rider crash. I should have had my beam guns ready. I could have been getting more damage going in, but I kind of wanted to stay low so I was harder to intercept too. So, and that kind of made the chances of the beam guns actually hitting anything, a little bit not great. Um, I am also, yeah, I'm in biosensor mode. This is the level 1 Zeta, so it does not, I believe, get double dodge roll until it is in biosensor. The higher levels do now. The 750 Zeta Gundam absolutely does. But, yeah, now I'm gonna just stand underwater for a minute because I'm a little bit harder to see. Not super harder to see, and especially when there is something behind me just ready to take a shot at my face. Ah, Gabfly Beta. Still haven't gotten that. Wouldn't mind getting it. Today on my on the last of my free 10 spins, I got the Rosette ground type, which is it's not great, but I feel like it's maybe not as not as horrible as first reports made it out to be. That may just be me. Which is not to say I got around that I liked in it, but I feel like the mistakes that caused me not to do that were more my doing than the suits for the most part. I could be wrong. But yeah, it is the big thing about it, it does need more boost very badly. It does not have it needs to be able to maneuver more if it's going to be, that large and stunnable in on most ground maps. But yeah, it's a large hover suit with not enough boost, so would not mind seeing some buffs, but yeah, I played worse. Let's see. Yep, this Zaku 3 Psychomu test type has has a version of the Kshatriya's binder guard, so but I was able to outlast it there and take it down. I am in biosensor, so I get a little bit more in terms of the attack power. So, yeah, I didn't have quite enough time to really go from weapon to weapon to weapon on that downed Yonfaven, but and then I got killed by a Gundam Unit 5. I think probably a 5 booster. Well, the Yonfaven got the last shot in, but yeah, there is a Unit 5 of some sort there. And since it is isolated, and there's not a lot of time left, I am going to go back up there and take a poke at that, because I feel like, it's engaged in, fairly long-range combat with the Onfaven, but also, yeah, I think I can do relatively well against it, so I do have type advantage. Um, see, it does, however, have better priority. I keep forgetting. I'm pretty sure Zeta only has priority 2. I may be wrong about that, but just whatever reason, the 5 was just able to absolutely, just tank through my melee. And there it used its boost, used its tackle, so I was able to get some good hits on it. And yeah, managed to do quite a bit of damage and leave it with not a lot. I was out of range for that melee swing it made, so that'll do it. Okay, this'll do it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the side swing on the bayonet has been strengthened. So now I have to figure out where the rest of the fight is so I can go and try and, uh, snipe off some kills before the end of the round, which there is... Unit 3 has almost no health. If I could Wave Rider crash it, I could get it, but I think it guarded, and somebody else is going to get it before I can finish it off, so... Oh well, such is life. I am up to 3rd, though, which is not the worst news, and was not able to get number 1 before somebody else got it, so... Did get one of the Elec Yugas, and that puts me up to 2nd, where, 20 seconds left, 2nd place. I don't think that's terrible, so... And, yep, just going to do the big swing. I was hoping the EH was still close enough that would be a thing, but right now just trying to figure out where to be and what to do without taking any additional damage and dropping any further. But yeah, did not have time. Got an assist, which probably kept me in 2nd, but I did not have time to come up with 1,300 points to overtake the leader. So I think... I think 2nd place is pretty good. I still feel like mission failed for everyone but 1st place is a little bit harsh. Also, just the irony of being outperformed by a type of Gelgug here, because I'm pretty sure that is the Gelgug Marine Commander type? I think it might be. Or maybe it's the Vertex Kianos. Regardless, it was definitely a Gelgug, and yeah, that's just kind of funny. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! The current event in G-Generation Eternal is based on SD Gundam Lacroix and Heroes, which was, I believe, an RPG for a couple of different platforms, the Game Boy being one. I actually have the cartridge. And also a series of Cardass cards. That is the actual name. That's where that is the type of trading card vending machine that the weebs in Star Trek named the Cardassians for, in fact. But yeah, it's an interesting event. I'm about 2/3 of the way through it, and the only complaint I have is that apparently, each of the mobile suits in it takes like a, standard RPG class, and Priest Gundam has a mouth, or excuse me, Priest Gun Tank has a mouth, and rendered in 3D, that is incredibly disturbing.